Well, that took longer than normal. But hello, everyone. Welcome. Looks like we had Dr. Snapper, Starkiller, Mimi, and TCG Player. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. We're gonna hang this out over here. Been a little bit busy of a night, but still starting at 8. It's pretty good. I just didn't get my kid the second round of sippy cup that he usually asks for, so I had to backtrack and do that at the last minute. But I think we are locked and ready to go. Actually, I need my backpack. While I was at work, I used my other DS to find us the Mankeys that we're going to need to complete the challenge. But we have Bulbasaur to evolve, and then we're down to our last 5. We're down to our last 6 evolutions, I think. So we doing good. Prinzies, welcome, welcome, welcome. Oop, I should get my Twitch chat pulled up here. I have not done that. There we go. Oh. So, we're still waiting on my last blister pack, my Sylveon blister pack to be specific, I believe. And we got the Eevee blister pack today. And then a sealed box of every tin for Prismatic Evolutions is here as well. That's going to be really cool. I think I'm going to actually put those on the shelf back there if I decide to crack it open. I'm fixing to open the cards, but it depends on if the other one arrives in time. I did order 2 of these, however, one of them was cracked. One of them had the seal broken, so not as cool. You started your new medication today. You actually functioned for once. It's that fast? That sounds like some good stuff. I also got some red bean buns from Japan, which is pretty sweet. You have come to the conclusion that you will probably never be able to get prismatic evolutions. Yeah, Starkiller, basically eBay's the way to go, but finding them for cheap is pretty impossible, even still there. Facebook Marketplace has been my go-to for semi-reasonable prices. Like I said last stream, the absurdity is that even card shops are scalping the products. So there's not a really good, solid fix for that, unfortunately. Except for the fix that I'm working on. I applied to, I think it was... something Owl distribution. Oh, what is it? Give me Mad Owls? Does that sound right? Yeah, Mad Owl Distributors. I registered there. They're reviewing my account, and they're probably asking me some more information to see if I qualify. But I'm hopeful that I will get listed as a Pokemon resale distributor or reseller or retailer, whatever. So I'm hoping to be able to reverse scalp, which will be nice. And personally, I think Pokemon creators, Creatures Inc. or whatever, needs to remedy the problem by just overprinting the heck out of them. Put them out of business. Because if they're... A lot of them blow massive amounts of money buying these cards on credit because they don't have the cash just sitting there. So you would put them out of business pretty easily if you overproduce one set that's really popular. Just overproduce it. They'll buy a bunch of it on credit and not be able to get rid of it. It will hose them. They may sell more by creating a steeper demand, maybe, but I do know that they're releasing like the booster boxes and booster packs later on in the year. But they do seem to release stuff in phases. All stores everywhere need to make a policy. 1 to 3 packs per person per day. Yes. Will they ever do it? Probably not. I'm still trying to work out the logistics of how I would be able to sell, but only to my like YouTube channel subscribers in community. I think the simplest way would be to personally monitor every sale and approve or decline said sale based on absurdity and availability, and just do it on a Shopify website. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see if I can do some reverse scalping. Through Discord would also work. Oh wow, Star Killer, that's pretty absurd. I mean, aside from the obvious solution of ordering more, the problem is Pokemon does it through distributors, so you can't guarantee what stock the distributor will have, and it's stupid. So Pokemon Company may have a plan for release, but the distributors are probably the bigger problem with how they decide to distribute said materials, because they get first dibs at buying them straight from the printer. And then it's up to them to distribute, obviously. You also think GameStop employees are offloading them to their employees? Oh yeah, absolutely. Plus the Pokemon vending machine in your area has a guy that stocks the vendor and empties it as they refill them. That's absurd. We don't have any Pokemon vending machines around my area. Card only purchases on vending machines, 1 transaction per day. I love it. And not accept prepaid debit cards. Yeah. That would work. I don't think any store has the ability to sell hundreds of dollars of cards to kids. I haven't heard about my Costco or Sam's Club being super absurd with the Pokemon cards, though. But maybe it is. Maybe it's a free-for-all there. It is sad because it is like really ruining a collectible hobby to have with your kids. Like, just thinking on it, I'm like, do I even want to get my kid into Pokemon cards if they're gonna be this hard to obtain, this expensive to obtain? Like, they were expensive before. $3 a pack for pieces of paper, pretty expensive. But I'm like, do I really want to get my kid in on that to start a cool hobby and just like open packs together only to have them to be impossible to find? You just going out daily trying to find cards, but last week you just stopped. There's no point, so you drove 45 minutes away to try to find them and still no store had them. Repackaged Pokemon cards. Well, I do save my open packs. That could be fun. Sell a picture of a pack and make it somewhere obscure on the listing that it's just a picture. Thank you. And again. But yeah, I'm really hopeful that I can do the reverse scalper route. That would be awesome. I would love to do that. I think chat might be really delayed. At least I'm not dropping frames for now. Yeah, that makes sense, Starkiller. You've been shiny hunting on your Violet game, and yesterday you got a shiny Gyarados, then not too long after, a shiny Fido. Dashbun. I did catch a couple shiny Tandemaus yesterday, a couple days ago. It's a good time. I have heard that, Starkiller. I have heard that Pokemon Memories and Pokemon Reminisce. I don't buy it for a second. I see absolutely no reason why the Pokemon Company would release those games on a physical cartridge when their online system can handle it. Don't get me wrong, I would be ecstatic if it's true. Trade functionality and everything incorporated in. Mystery gift possibility, absolutely. Putting that on a Switch would shut down the need for bots, and I'm all for it. As much as it would kill my channel to do it, I am all for it. Granted, you would be able to do all the mystery gift giveaways and stuff for said bots, but there would really not need to be the bots ever again, because you could shiny hunt literally everything at your fingertips whenever you wanted. Like, if they gave it the Crystal VC treatment with that Celebi that you can perpetually shiny hunt, oh man. That would be great for Deoxys, great for Jirachi, great for Manaphy, everything. Love it. Either they would remake the old games or maybe release them on Switch Online service. Most people would think Switch Online service to promote and further give people a reason to pay for Nintendo Switch Online. However, I could see how they would want to just do the guaranteed $60 sale as opposed to that. Also, welcome, Sharklord. Just got back from the first rehearsal of Tech Week. Sharklord, I have red bean buns from Japan. I finally bit the bullet and just ordered them from Amazon. Amazon. Honestly, I also probably would have opened these today. Potentially along with the tins. But I don't have any penny sleeves. Heck yeah, I've had some. I've already had 2 today and they just arrived. It was a pack of 5 and I gotta save 1 for my wife. Yeah, there's no real point in keeping it for... Especially for me, because I literally have the ability to play every one of those games on its original console that I want to play. You order most things online from Amazon? I try to buy locally whenever I can. Like, again, the reason why I'm not opening cards tonight is because I need more of these penny sleeves, because I don't got near enough. And my local card shop, my kids needed to go to bed, and they close at 8, so I'm past the ability. And I think Walmart does sell them, but I just don't want to go to Walmart when my wife gets home. Wednesday is CRK update, and Thursday is Pokemon Day. Should be nice. I'm just a little bit sad that I'm not off for the Pokemon Presents. Walmart is one of the biggest meeting places for Karens. Ironically enough, it's where I met my wife. The ongoing joke is that they keep the best stuff behind a customer service counter. You can find anything at Walmart. And kind of crazy though? Nah. Offers you a 1-day stomach flu. Nah, I did that last week. Yeah. I was off last Wednesday because of that, I think. Wonder what they've been cooking up in that year. Probably not much, to be honest. According to leakers, a regional Zubat form that makes no sense, based off of the original design. As long as it has a Mega Flygon, the game's going to be a win. Mega Flygon needs to be canon. You think the ongoing leaked new Mega number is 26? I definitely don't buy that. I just don't think there's any way they're going to add 26 new Megas. Like, I would honestly be surprised if Mega Evolution was a main focus in that game. Even with it being in the Kalos region. Time for you to work on your guard card training. Ah, I gotcha. Good luck, Dr. Snepper. All the stuff they've said has been true so far. Very nice. I'm here for it. Wonder if they will bring back Alpha Pokemon. I'm sure there is a form of Alpha in the game. Which Alpha Pokemon are just a form of Totem Pokemon. Dynamax is just a form of Mega. And Terastallization is just a form of Dynamax. Oh, no, I wasted a Pokeball! Why would you do that? Oh, well, I think when I reset my game, I had a few too many Pokeballs anyways, so it's whatever. You're getting up early tomorrow for some costume stuff before school. Well, get some sleep. It's late for you, dude. Your FNAF 1 team, Pokemon team is Blood Moon Ursaluna, Water Urshifu, Cinderace, Oricorio, Alchemy, and Zoroark. Very nice. Dynamax would be so much cooler if it wasn't for 3 turns and terrestrial Pokemon you're just not a fan of. Fair. Yes! Bulbasaur is evolving! Oh my gosh! Do 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 do. Guess Springtrap would be shiny Cinderace. Good chance, good chance. Oh, that was Ivysaur. Not gonna lie, the Z moves in Alola region were kind of ripping off, kind of a rip-off thing. One move and that's it. Yeah. But that one move pretty much guaranteed a one-hit KO on anything that you were fighting against. Anyways. Such a good opening jingle. If you were bonded with Rotom Dex, then you got 2 Z moves in one battle. That's pretty nice. No! Error? Come on, game. No! Oh my gosh, I could trade my Pikachu. I did not like the Alola games. Quite honestly, they bounce back and forth between my least favorite Pokemon game. It's hard for me to decide between Alola and Sword and Shield being my least favorite. Because at least when we fought Howl, he was original. Hop is just a reskinned Howl. And I'm not sure how I feel about that. I really don't like the island mechanic of Alola. I love the DLC for Sword. The Delta episode, quote-unquote Delta episode, or the Rainbow Rocket, I hated doing the Rainbow Rocket takeover. That was such a waste of time. Especially when I was trying to do it just so I could go shiny hunt Savali effectively. It was just an obstacle in my way. But Sword and Shield DLC is dope. Diamond and Pearl is trash. I love that take, Starkiller. I always have to give Diamond and Pearl the benefit of the doubt, though, because they, like, I was a teenager with an action replay during that generation, and I ruined the games for myself because I used run through walls and walk through walls and all that nonsense. And now it's super hard to play the game in linear order. Pokemon are fantastic, The region itself is slow, sluggish, and crap. It runs so slow, sluggish, and crappy on the console too. So I'm not a fan of it for those reasons, but Pokemon don't have any issues with the Pokemon. Okay, so for evolution-wise, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Pokemon to evolve, and we get to fight Broccoli. Might as well heal everybody up. Kanto and Hoenn are your least favorites? It's okay to be wrong, Mimi. It is, really, though. So many Kanto Pokemon, or Kanto-based stuff, and Hoenn didn't have much you liked. Rayquaza, Dive, and the Hideouts, that's it. That is fair. And it had entirely too much water, right? Sinnoh one is your favorite? I'm with Rex on this one. It's okay to be wrong. No. Hoenn region is my all-time favorite. Like, right now I'm playing through it to get a Pokedex ready so that I can trade whatever Pokemon I need for my run that I want to do for this type of a challenge. And Pokedex completion challenge and all that. And I'm having a blast playing through it, and I will have a blast playing through it again when it's time to play through it again, so I love it. I am dreading doing Sinnoh region when it's time to do Sinnoh. Johto's going to suck. Sinnoh is going to be unbearable. Hate the Sinnoh region games. The anime is alright. I do have a question, Star Killer. How much does Dawn have to do with the anime being alright? Oh, don't get me wrong, I love the Johto region. Just my playthrough challenge on it's gonna suck because I have to do everything that I did for this again. Plus Johto Pokemon. You like the Pokemon a lot more. That's fair. I was just poking fun because I know Dawn and Cynthia have a lot of sway in whether somebody likes the anime or not. The only thing you hate with Johto is the running away feature. Yeah, that's pretty hard. The only ones you accept are Misty, and Jessie, and Erica, since they grew up with us. Are they really the only ones shown later to have aged in the anime? Because I know Misty, at least in the games, is shown to age and go on dates and stuff. For me, like you do say they grew up with us. I feel like I was 10 during the Hoenn region when May was also 10, so I feel like there's a level of acceptability to have a sway one way or the other there, because like when you're making the connection, you're the same age. But as you say, Misty grew up with us. Misty is now an adult, so it's a little makes you feel wrong. More like in your mind? Okay. So, I mean, we're on the same page at the very least in that regard, because it's like, I was 10 when May was 10. To me, May's 30, you know? They didn't stop aging just because they aren't pictured aging in the anime. Misty should be like 38, roughly. Assuming she was 10 in the anime like Ash is assumed to be. When you see grown men collect waifu cards, it just looks and feels nasty. Well, that makes me glad I've sold all of mine to the waifu collectors, I'm sure. I got a Cynthia full art card. I'm like, hey, that's really cool. I'm gonna sell it because somebody wants it, I'm sure. And I think I sold it for like $10 on eBay. I mean, Misty always refers to Ash as a little kid, so we can assume that Misty is, in fact, older than Ash, and Ash is 10. So he should be our age. He should be around 38. I feel like I got a full art of somebody else recently. Did I actually, though? Maybe just... Oh, yeah. Got a full art of Colress. That's who it was. Oh, and Time. And Mela. Mainly because I don't know if y'all were here for that one. Oh, Time and Mela don't fit in this binder. Only time you accepted Kanto Was in the Heart and Gold and Silver games. Your favorite thing was the Sinjo event. Bring an Arceus to Sinjo. Ruins and you'll get either a Dialga, Palkia, or Giratina. No guess where you picked there. The funny thing about that event was that there was no way to succeed in doing so without an action replay to begin with. You have like 3 pages of full art girl trainer cards you have in your cell binder. You're going to take them to a show and get rid of them. You did sell your Perrin Secret Illustration Rare for 80 online. Ooh, very nice. Very nice, Star Killer. I would love to go to a Pokemon card show. That is a goal. When my kid is old enough to be interested in Pokemon cards, I want to take him to one of those shows. I hope that he will be interested, because I'm going to go by myself, like, if I have to, but I would love nothing more right now than to take my kid. Yeah, these are my other 2 full art cards. Ooh, that's a really bad. We got Time and Mela. And I don't know if I'm going to sell those ones just because I am doing the whole binder thing with Prismatic. I think this might be like, if I don't get that ability to be a Pokemon reseller, I think this will probably be my last pack actually, like, set actually going for. And I want to go out with having tried to collect the entire set. I tried that with Fusion Strikes at one point, though. Hello! What's up? Look above and break below. It's going well. How is it going for you? You hide your card collection from your kid. Don't want to have to buy her cards also. It's already expensive enough. And you did say her, so it's a little girl. So I can only imagine how expensive that would become when the puppy dog eyes come out. Because if there's one thing as a dad you can't do is you can't let your little girl cry, right? That's just something that you can't handle, so you know you have to give in, and then next thing you know you don't have a house because you bought all the Pokemon cards because the kid wanted them, or something extreme and drastic like that. Yeah, she likes to copy you, so you try to be pretty plain. Hey, good night. Look above. Back in the old days when you played the original Red, leveling up was always so hard. Same with trading. I agree. Until you get Missing No with the rare candy, leveling up is pretty difficult. Well, once you get to Elite Four and can just swap train, it's not so bad. My all-time favorite Pokemon innovation has been the running shoes, and it always will be, I'm pretty sure. What are my 5 Pokemon? Oh yeah, I need to get Charmander to level 16. Right? It's funny that you should say that. Because I'm literally holding it down. I always hold it down. I can't not hold it down. Jay, welcome. How's it going this fine evening? If you don't want people cheating, make leveling up easier. I'm always holding it down. And turning it down. For what, we don't know, but I am holding it down at the very least. Ooh. My wife got a call today, and the accountant has our taxes done and ready to sign. So I'm excited to go and figure out how much money I get back. It's gonna be a good time. I love it so much. I'm hoping for $5 grand. Cheating is defined as one person breaking a rule or using an advantage not available to others, so you cannot cheat at a one-player game. That's a big brain play right there. So does that mean when I use these bots to get shinies, I'm not cheating because I'm making it available to everyone else? And if they're not available to everyone else due to internet and Nintendo Switch Online restrictions, then it becomes a one-player game for them and not for me, which means I'm still not cheating because they wouldn't have access to it anyways, nor would it be affecting them. I like that, Jay. But even having said that, even though I provide this service and I do believe that they are safe to be in Pokemon Home, it is something that I personally do not do. Like, have I used the bots to fill in my Pokedex before and to complete my Pokemon Home Pokedex? Absolutely, but I always take them right back out because I don't want them intermingling with my real Pokemon. Like, I still think that they're better than Pokemon Go Pokemon. Don't get me wrong. Like, and I know full well they're safe to be there. it's just a pride thing for me. Kind of like how I won't trade for people's shinies, because if I don't catch the shiny myself, it's worth less than trash to me. Just wanted to come back and say thank you for always brightening your day. Okay, now good night. Look above, you're brightening my day. Come on now. You have a fantastic evening. You love trading for different trading numbers. The more you have, the better chance at the lotto. Yeah. That's how you feel about trades shinies? Yes. Yes. If it doesn't have my OT name and I didn't work for it, I don't want it. But like I do absolutely get the Poke Lotto. But I would never put them in my Pokemon home just because I don't see the need for it. In fact, part of the reason why I'm doing this whole challenge is to put them into another Pokemon Home account so that I know for sure only 100% caught in-game Pokemon are going to be in that Pokemon Home account. So I will be shiny hunting a few of the Pokemon. Well, actually, if I've shiny hunted the Pokemon before, I will be doing so again, with the exception of Jirachi, because Jirachi doesn't have my OT anyways, and mystery gifts like Zeraora and Zacian and Zamazenta and things like that, like, they don't have my trainer name, so I'm just going to transfer them over. And then my official shiny collection will be in Sludge is the trainer name instead of Brass. In the end, it's just a render sprite, no matter the OT. Keep what you like, get rid of the rest. Exactly. Like, I love it when people come on to my videos and blast me for creating the bots and allowing them to be trading and plaguing the community and all that. Hi, Wes, welcome. Adding to the problem, if you will. But realistically, I don't feel that there's a problem. I feel like there's a solution to a problem. The availability of these events worldwide is the problem. Kind of like the availability of Pokemon cards right now is a problem. A problem that the manufacturer and the company needs to fix. Like, if the bots weren't needed, I would gladly shut them down. Oh yeah, Starkiller, I get hate comments on my videos all the time, and I mess with them because I stopped caring a long time ago. But yeah, people are really salty about the bots because they can't tell what Pokemon are real or not. And nobody, like, a lot of pure-hearted or die-hard purists are out there that can't stand the fact that there's generated Pokemon. And I'm like, listen, guys, I get it. But I would much rather have these generated Pokemon in my collection than the Pokemon that you guys are griping about from Generation 4. The GTS was a freaking Wild West shit show. I'll say it. The amount of hacked Pokemon that ran rampant in the GTS is absurd. I lived through that era where you just wanted to get a Piplup or a Chimchar or a Turtwig because you chose Chimchar and you wanted to get a Piplup and Turtwig, so you went to the GTS. It's like, hey, I'm trading away a Piplup or a Chimchar because that's the Pokemon I chose. I bred an egg. I want a church rig that I can breed for my game. Anybody trade Arceus or nothing? I got this level 5 Piplup. I'm trading it for a level 50 Arceus. That was wild. I sound like a soldier with PTSD. I have GTSD, I guess. All I have to do is not get them, no matter if they trade, to get a Pokemon. It's not theirs, so why they care? GTS on home is nothing but Gen Pokemon. Yeah. And here's the thing. One of the reasons why I want to do this challenge with the name of Sludge instead of Brass is my trainer name is blacklisted. On any trade site that you go, it's blacklisted. And I did that for a reason. Like, I allowed my trainer name to be blacklisted. Like, it all costs, unless it can't be avoided. When I do a giveaway, it always has my OT unless it is a mystery gift Pokemon that has, like, Arthur as the OT or something specific. I try to have Brasscoin as the OT so people can know if they're getting a trade and the OT is Brasscoin, they know that it's Genned. Yeah, it's not like blacklisted by Nintendo or anything like that. It's more like if you go to Sauce McGavin's server in Discord, they have a running list of trainer names who are known Pokemon botters and generators. And somebody had reached out to me here and said, hey, did you know your trainer name's listed as a do not trade list in Sauce McGavin's server? And I'm like, no, but I'm glad it is. Like, that's phenomenal. I'm excited for that. Because I don't want people taking my generated Pokemon and passing them off as legitimate Pokemon for trades for legitimate Pokemon. So it's a good thing that it's blacklisted by the community. It's like, hey, if you get a OT of Brasscoin, it's Genned. I like that. That's why all of my giveaways are my name, so people can know. It's a good thing. That is the price for genning Pokemon, and I'm not out here to allow people to take advantage of or otherwise manipulate people for real shiny Pokemon that they worked hard to get. Don't really see why it matters for real, because, like, even said, if you trade a Pokemon, it really isn't real, it's someone else's. Yeah. And at the time that it's going through, here's my thing. When you generate the Pokemon in the game and inject it, that Pokemon is generated, right? At the time it goes into Pokemon Home, you are taking from your game data and sending it to Pokemon servers. If it doesn't get flagged in Pokemon Home and it's a legal Pokemon, I feel that there is some level of rewriting that happens with that Pokemon that makes it authentic, because it transfers over that Pokemon data point for data point, but it's still going through a Nintendo server to facilitate that. So at the point that it's traded, as far as I'm concerned, it is legit. Because it's almost like the game had to generate that Pokemon again for you. Kind of like how when it knows that there's hacked Pokemon, sometimes it blocks the trade from going through because it knows that that's not legit. Level up! Okay, Charmeleon, how much to level 31? How much to level 31? 25, 17. That's not terrible. 517. That's less than 100 Pokemon. In fact, that's like 85 Pokemon on average. We can get it. If you don't want Gen Pokemon, well, you know, you can just get it by yourself. People always find something to complain about. Absolutely, they do. If you don't want Gen Pokemon, don't trade online. Until Nintendo shores up the problem. Which, it's hilarious because the creator of PK Hex has worked with Pokemon to fix their Pokemon Home. That's why, like, last August of 23, I want to say, when all the bots went down for over a month, is because I think it was the creator of PK Hex that met with Pokemon. It's like, hey, you really need to do this to authenticate your online Pokemon better. Like, so the problem was, you could generate a Pokemon in BDSP that doesn't belong there. So you want a shiny Deoxys, right? Deoxys could be obtained in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. At least it could exist there. So therefore you can generate the Pokemon there. Well, Deoxys isn't catchable in that game. You could only take it in from Pokemon Home. So what should happen is that any Deoxys that you have in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl would have had to have gone through Pokemon Home to get there. Therefore, it should have a tracking ID. What the PK Hex creator went to Pokemon and did was make it so that when you put a Pokemon into Pokemon Home, it checks to see if it has a Pokemon Home ID. So if I generate a Deoxys inside Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, when Pokemon Home knows that that Pokemon cannot originate there, it checks for a home tracker. When it doesn't find one, it says this Pokemon is not legit. Don't let it in. So PK Hex creator has made Pokemon Home more secure on purpose to better. Did we reconnect? Okay, stream lagging. But we're getting YouTube chats. That's good, that's good. Okay, successfully connected. It didn't kill the stream. That's good. Is it back for you, Wes? We're back. We're back, guys. Oop. Pause. There we go. I was about to be so sad. We were chit-chatting and having fun. Usually if YouTube disconnects, it's just like gone. No audio? Does everybody else have audio? Is this a exclusively Twitch problem? Mimi hears me. It seems all good to Jay Reynolds. Very nice. Hey, listen! Surely I have that somewhere. listen. Never hurts to refresh the stream once in a while. That is absolutely right. Sometimes things just get broke. Turning the device off then on again is always a good way to get it to work. Now it crashed. No. Yeah, we still kicking here. Can't hear on Twitch apparently. That's unfortunate. Everybody refresh the stream. Maybe it'll work better. I mean, there's only like 3 of you guys watching, so hopefully the 3 of you don't break it. Not much, Wes. Not much happened at all. I spammed "Hey, listen" for a minute.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen. Hey.
That's been my friend's text tone for years. A decade even. Over a decade even. I see what's happening here. You're face to face with greatness and it's strange. You don't even know what to do. It's adorable. Glad to see that humans never change. YouTube can be pretty annoying sometimes. Yeah, I noticed that for the most part you full send switched to Twitch. How's Twitch streaming going for you anyways, Wiss? Still no audio here? Oh. No, I mean, how are you doing with your streams on Twitch? Because you've been streaming more. Oh, I guess since there's no audio here, you can't see that. So, back to YouTube, I guess. I prefer YouTube as well, personally. Apparently we're just leering this poor Caterpie to death. If I stare at it long enough, maybe it'll struggle. Yeah, this one might end up being a double episode. Maybe not. I probably should go to bed at a reasonable hour tonight so that we can wake up and accomplish everything we need to tomorrow. Got a lot of errands to run. Because, I'll show you guys something I found the other day. Maybe you won't appreciate it as much as me, but I found this yesterday while cleaning up the office. One of my things on my to-do list is to get this poster laminated. Some Club Nintendo posters. Back when they had a good point system program. And now they're getting rid of the gold points for buying the games or whatever. That's a very interesting problem, Wiss. Reset your cache and cookies, because that's the go-to for everything. I prefer YouTube, just because it's more familiar to me and less of a headache. That is a 5. I don't know if that's better, but... Oh no, we're leaving! You've been thinking about shiny hunting Mew on stream, Mewtwo, on Let's Go. You never got that green boy? Well, absolutely you should do it. Absolutely you should do it. What happened to the people on YouTube? I'm not really sure. But, it's been quiet over there for a minute, and I haven't had any notifications saying that, the stream disconnected. And as far as I'm aware, it's still live. Ah, Jay is still here, so it is still working. Confirmed in 4K. It was just getting extra quietly there. Yeah, there's only 3 people watching at the moment. You're playing the game and trying to keep up with a couple chats? I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I also just realized that Shopify doesn't withhold sales tax like eBay does for the state in which the tax is required. So that seems like it might suck a lot for me to worry about sales tax unless I just report for Idaho or something. I don't know. Because that's the state in which I sold it in. It was super effective because I bet you all are on it too. I'm sorry, but I have failed. Your hidden ability must be insomnia. You thought you could escape, Wiz. Imagine that, you've used the Isabel crying emote. Guess you were oblivious. Psychopaths are immune to sympathetic responses from yawning. Ah, okay. That is another ability, I believe. Out of curiosity, Whis, did that give you access to all of the emotes on Twitch? Lame. Hey, Jupiter, welcome! You now join from your work. Hopefully work is going well, swell, and all that. Hopefully it's about over. Actually, I feel like it should be, your shift should be over for you. I don't know. It's very slow tonight and doesn't end until 1 a.m. When's 1 a.m.? Like an hour and a half? Two and a half. Well, I'll be streaming for like another hour, so that's cool. Pending babies allow me. Those are basically all Zelda related. Basically, nah, man, those are all Zelda related. And this one. And there's all my Pokemon ones. And then we got Beetle and Hestu. Hey, Whis, do you think there's anything good in this one? that's a good amount of Pokemon ones. Absolutely. You think something good is in it? Well, maybe if we get an evolution this stream, we'll have to find out at the very end. What do you mean they gave you the Pokken tournament for having Prime? Oh, the Pokken tournament emotes. Okay. That explains why Gengar looks so badass. No, I thought you were saying that they like gave you the game Pokken tournament for having Twitch Prime. I'm like, that's a pretty good deal. Sign me up. Imagine. Yeah, I'm really dying to know. Does one of these two packs contain an Umbreon? Because if it does, I can pay off all the Pokemon cards I bought, or repay myself for them, and then buy some more, and still save some money. Because that Umbreon is expensive. You misspelled badly that on purpose. Totally on purpose, yes. Unplug that one. Shoot, this one. Okay, it's charging. Curiously, this thing about omitting words also happens to you when you speak Spanish. That means you can speak English, but you don't know how to speak in general. That's fair. I mean, at least you're consistent, right? I think consistency goes a long way. How are we feeling about Pokénots? Oh my gosh, I just saw my first video about those, and I think they're hilarious. The 151 knockoffs, that's like so great. I don't know how big they'll actually get, but I love them. What about you, Jupiter? You have 10 packs you're saving for when you hit 25k. Might get 15 more just because numbers. There you go. It's gonna be a ways out, I think. I'm still slowly declining in my subs, but I think we'll level off and eventually start to grow again. Especially as time goes on. Okay. Gyarados. Oh my gosh, that Gyarados was so funny. I forgot what they called it though. But like Magikarp or something like that. Was funny. Gerald? Was it Gerald? Gerald. Yeah. Glad I could remember that. It's good. Good thing. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Sometimes I forget just how good these headphones actually are because I never play music full blast on them. Oh yeah, all the time. But I have non-gamer dent anyways. So I guess it depends on what you mean by gamer dent. I've never had a dent right here, but I constantly have a dent right here because of my glasses. And a lot of times my headphones sit on my glasses, so... Gary the Gyarados. Well, the glasses don't count as that? No, they don't. So I think I'm kind of perpetually protected from gamer dent because it's always sitting on my glasses, so it never fully seals. Hi, kitty. That made my ears itch inside. The problem you have with the autocorrect is that you need to have it on or else your grammar would be horrible. It's like a symbiotic relationship. I feel that. Okay, I must check on my baby. I will be right back. Still sleeping for now. For now. You have a question. Go for it. Do you think that of all the Pokemon I've faced, some of them could have been shiny? Absolutely. I would not be surprised if I've encountered at least 2 shinies. Oh, man, my nose itches. I would be surprised if at least one of the Pokemon wasn't shiny for how many I've destroyed. Which would make this a lot more fun to do on Generation 2, where shinies are obtainable. In Generation 3, even more fun. And Generation 6, way more fun. In fact, I am actually really looking forward to Generation 6 shiny hunting. A little bit. And I'm also kind of looking forward to 8 and 9. It's a long ways to get there, though. If the Pokemon Memories and Pokemon Reminisce are going to be done, though, I do hope for them to be done soon. I hope for them to be released with time to get through the Johto decks. Yeah, X and Y, but more importantly, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire. What do you think about the rumors of the 5th gen remakes? I want them to happen, but I think they're only going to happen if ZA is postponed, because that's, for me, that's just too many games coming out all at once, right? A Gen 5 remake, basically the entire collection of GBA games, and Legend ZA all this year. I doubt it. I would expect that for, like, well, maybe. Yeah, I would expect that to be like a next year type revelation. Just because next year I think is the 30th anniversary. Yeah, right now he's year 29. And they like to do things in years of 10. So, like, we had a really big Pokemon celebration for the 20th anniversary back in the day. I wish you could obtain Pokemon cards as easily as you could for the 20th anniversary, but I digress. Like, I was in the middle of nowhere, Texas, without internet for 2 years, and I was still able to obtain most of those mythical card packs. It was amazing. Do you just want a Gudra? Gudras are nice. I support the Gudra love. The only thing about Gudra is his shiny Hisuian form? What do you mean? I think some words were omitted. Is that the only thing you don't like? The only thing you do like? The only thing you want? Many interpretations. Oh, you just don't like that. Okay. I guessed right. Little did I know when I started out this journey that I would be spending all of the thumbnails that I had pre-made just getting to Brock. I shudder to think of how long it's going to take to get to Misty. Oh my gosh. It's a good one. Mount Lanakila? 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 This is the same one used for the intermission? Nah. Is it? I thought I used Pokemon Center. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, probably. That checks out. Sounds like something I would do. Boom. There we go. What kind of lethal weapon I'm crafting? It's my cell phone holder. I think we got Charmander close enough to evolving. Chonky Chew. Always save twice. Where do I have that application saved at? Right there. Boom, look at that beautiful desk. Alright, Wiss, you ready? No, let me get Twitch chat back up here. Yeah, I'm gonna open the 2 anyways. Because why not? The wife should get home from work any minute now. Alright. We got a Prismatic Evolutions booster pack featuring Eevee. Should I open it or keep it sealed? Of course we're going to open it because I want that Eevee. That's actually the entire reason why I got this pack. Would it have been immensely cheaper to just buy the Eevee? Absolutely it would have. But where's the fun in that? So let's crack this sucker open. Brock's channel, welcome. Just in time for some card ripping. What's a nice reference? Boom. Glaceon, Leafeon, Espeon, Umbreon. Would it be poetic if we got the Umbreon in the Umbreon pack? Absolutely it would. Is it going to happen? Probably not. Boom. Eevee. Ooh. And we got a cool little token. We'll start with this one. Ooh, that opened way easy. I don't like that. That opened way too easy. Okay. What was the reference that you liked, Wiss? Alright. We got a Basic Energy, an Applin, a Goldeen, Rotostick, Fan Rotom. We got a Heatran, a Crispin, a Shaman, a Dunsparce, and a Janine Secret Art, and a Friends in Paldea. Full art. Awesome. That's actually a pretty good pull. Oh, should I open it or should I keep it sealed? Man, that's actually a pretty decent pull. Let's see. That is 137 out of 131. Friends in Paldea. Currently showing that it's going for $383. And then we have a 173 out of 131. Janine. 5120. That was a great pull. Going for $51.20. Let's bag those. I think this is the biggest pull I've had so far. Ooh, why is this so... There we go. I think this might actually be the biggest pull I've had ever. And the cat did come to play. Apparently you saw the cat or just heard the cat. You know what? If the pack's opening this easy makes it so that there's a good card inside, I'm here for it. Or should I do the, should I open it or should I keep it sealed? Alright. Basic energy. Sneasel. Execute. Larry skill. A Dunsparce. Executor. A Lacey. A Screamtail. An Explorer's Guidance. A Suicune. And a Lugia EX. 82 out of 131. And that one is going for a whopping $2.66, maybe a $9 plus shipping and handling. But that is a pretty gorgeous card. Absolutely well said, Wiz. Pretty good. We're gonna put a better one on here. Apparently my nephew bent some of these protectors somehow. You know what? For a blister pack, that actually did pretty well. Yeah. 3 pulls in 2 packs. That's awesome. I would like to sell Janine to get some money back to buy some more cards, but it's my first one I've gotten of that, and I don't know if I could do that. Umbreon, I would definitely do it in a heartbeat, just because I could buy so many more cards with that. This one, not so much, so I think I'll just keep a hold of it, because I'm a poison-type trainer. I like poison-type Pokemon, and Janine's a poison-type gym leader, so makes sense. I think I need to give that one to my nephew, and I didn't see any others that I didn't already have, with maybe the exception of a Sneasel. I'm pretty sure I have a Sneasel. But let's get Janine and Friends in Paldea sleeved up here. Boom. And then for the binder, move kitty. This is actually the only blister pack promo card that has a slot, a number, 74 out of 131. So let's find 74. Oh, I do have the Sneasel for myself. 71. Oh. Okay. So it has a number, but it's just got the Eevee stamp next to it, but it doesn't count for twice. So we'll sleeve this one and put it with the rest of the Eeveelutions. Okay, now we'll put 82 in its place here. I feel like it goes right there. Oh, you didn't see it. Ha! JK, there we go. That's what we're looking at. Boom! Not a bad pack. Not a bad pack at all. And then, of course, we got this thing at some point. It's sealed. I think I'll keep this one sealed for a while. Maybe. It depends on how long the unsealed one takes to get here. Also, welcome, Brock. We'll put this one right there. But that's it for the stream, I think. So, Wiz, thanks for being here. Jay Reynolds as well. Jupiter, if you're still hanging out. Brock also. We had a number of other people pop in. Mimi and Starkiller and Look Above. And Dr. Stepper, Shark Lord, thanks for all hanging out and having fun. And that was a good pack opening. We'll catch you guys.